Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Bo. In Perek Yud, Pasuk Tes, chapter 10, verse 8, Moshe Rabeinu is arguing with Paro about having the Jews leave Egypt. Paro is finally softening a little bit, and he's willing to let the adult men go out for a holiday. But Moshe responds that no, B'nurenu v'zukanenu, with our youth and with our elders we're going to go. Ki Chag Hashem lanu, for it is a festival to Hashem. The dispute going here, this is adapted from Peninim HaTorah out of Cleveland. The dispute here is from the pagan perspective of Paro, that education or service of God is for the adult males, and that's it, no one else. However, the contrary to that is the Jewish hashkafa. And Moshe Rabeinu was saying, no, it's an entire family, including our young children, go out to study, to be involved with the rituals. Children who don't study right away at a young age, it's hard for them to make that up. Rav Isaac Ausband says, why is it that Moshe Rabeinu said, Ki Chag Hashem lanu? He could have just said, Ki Chag Hashem, it's a holiday to Hashem, a festival to Hashem. Why did he have to say lanu for us? So Rabbi Osman explains that when someone has a wedding of a friend, so it's the husband and the wife, the parents go, the children do not go. However, when it's a family wedding, then not only do all the members of the family, including the children, come, but it's expected that they're going to go to the wedding. What Moshe was hinting to Paro was that when we go out and we're going to go to Har Sinai, that's when we're going to become, it's not just a regular holiday, but we're going to become wed to the Torah that way. And therefore, everyone has to go. Torah Chinuch begins at a very young age. For some, it's at the beginning of the birth. And for example, the mother of the Chazon Ish washed Negel Vasa for her son, did Netilas Yadayim every morning, so that he would grow in Torah b'kedusha u'v'tara, so he would grow in sanctity and in purity. The Peninim HaTorah brings down the story of Rav Kahneman, the Panovich Rav. He founded a kollel, and when kollel wasn't a real concept much then, and it was just it wasn't a regular kollel, but for the elite, and they learned all day and night, and some of these people became Gedolim, Rabbanim, Rosh Yeshiva. There's one night when he was taking a walk outside the yeshiva, and he saw this woman with a little young boy there. And she would stroll around the yeshiva, and every so often she would go next to the window and listen in for a few minutes. Then she'd walk around again. A while later, she'd go back to the window, and this went on for about an hour. To Rabbi Kahneman, this seemed strange, and he was wondering, who is this woman? What is she doing there? So he went over to her. He said, who are you? What are you doing here? So he said, she answered, I am the wife of Rav Yechiel Michal Schlesinger, and he sits by that window and learns Torah there. He leaves early in the morning, and he doesn't come back till late at night. We barely get to see each other. So I come out here, and I want to hear my husband Torah, because I really enjoyed the sound of Torah. I also want my young son to hear the call of Torah. So the Panovich Rav said to her, your husband is going to found a yeshiva, and because you so appreciate the call of Torah, I recommend that he calls that yeshiva Kol Torah. And in fact, in 1939, he moved to Eretz Yisrael with his young family. He founded Yeshiva Kol Torah. And that little boy was his son, Yehuda Schlesinger, who served as the Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshiva Kol Torah, serves as the Rosh Yeshiva for over 50 years. So we see the power of Chinuch starting at a very young age. That's what's important for Torah education, for Jewish education. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.